Man, they be wrecking. Did you see that fight last night? I hope y'all did, man. It was very entertaining. David Benavidez, the Mexican monster, against David Morrell. David Benavidez came into the fight 29-0 with 24 big wins by knockout against David Morrell, who it hasn't been prolonged, but and hasn't had nearly as many fights or rounds as David Benavidez, but he came into the fight 11-0 with 9 knockouts. And I believe that he just took the fight too early. It was a scrap, man, from the get-go. They didn't really have a fill-out round. They were throwing big punches from the outset. But David Benavidez is clearly in a class above David Morrell. Now, David Morrell, he gave some good fight back, but overall, most of the rounds were clear wins by David Benavidez. It was a good fight. It was a very entertaining fight. I'm happy for David Benavidez. I know that the winner of that Benavidez fight, whoever wins that fight, man, it's going to be a good fight between them and David Benavidez if they were to fight each other. He would be their mandatory, whoever wins. And man, I'm looking forward to that one. That'll be something to behold. Well, especially if they give it to Benavidez. Like I said, I think Bivol won that first fight. But if they give it to Benavidez, boy, it'd be something to see him and David Benavidez fight it out. You know, Bivol is more of a boxer, so it would be a different type of fight. But against Benavidez, I think it'd be a war of attrition. So a Benavidez fight would be something I would look forward to, either one. But I think that would be more of a scrap like this last fight. David Morrell, he stood his ground. I just think, like I said, he was in with a better fighter. And I think he took that fight too early. He was calling out Benavidez and he got what he was looking for. But you also had some other good fights on the card. Brandon Figueroa against Stephen Fulton. I mean, the only person that Brandon Figueroa ever lost to was Stephen Fulton, which Brandon Figueroa believed at the first fight that he won the fight. I think it was a close fight, the first fight, but I think that Stephen Fulton had won that fight. And this particular fight, Stephen Fulton clearly won this fight. I mean, I guess some people just have your number. Isaac Pitbull Cruz against Angel Fierro. It was a good fight. I thought it was closer than the cards showed. I thought it was probably going to be more of a draw. But I think it could have went either way. I think those cards did not reflect the closeness of the fight. It was a good fight. I actually think it was the most entertaining fight of the night. Both fighters got hit with clean punches, hard punches. It was a good fight. And of course, Jesus just dismantled Rosario. I feel sorry for Rosario, but I think he's washed up. He might need to hang up the straps. Maybe he'll just be there for up-and-coming fighters. But as far as him getting to fight the elite again anytime soon, unless he proves something different, 4 of his last 5 fights he has lost by knockout. I think it's over with for Rosario. Ramos is looking very promising for him. I don't know who he is going to fight next, but I mean, all the fights last night were pretty good fights. But the Benavidez fight and the Cruz fight were very entertaining. And you need to check out that fight card. That's what it is, folks. I'll talk to you next time.